Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to create and delete instant templates in GCP using GCP Console. I have logged into my Google Cloud account. Go to the navigation menu, Compute Engine, and click Instance Templates. Click Create Instance Template. So first we need to give a template a name. Let's give the name as Demo Template. And then we need to select the machine configurations. So the purpose of the instance template is to create multiple instances, and generally this will be associated with the manage instant groups, and then the instance template will be used to provision multiple instances. So you need to select the machine configuration. So you have four options: general purpose, compute optimized, memory optimized, and GPUs. General purpose is mainly used for common workloads, and it is optimized for cost and flexibility. And it has multiple series: C3, E2, N2, N2D, T2A, T2D, and N1. N1 is the first generation, and C3 is the third generation, and remaining all are second generation. And the compute optimized, it is primarily for the performance intensive workloads. And here again you have the C2 series and C2D series. And the memory optimized, it's primarily for the high memory intensive workloads like in-memory databases. Again here we have M1, M2 and M3. And the GPUs are primarily for the machine learning and the data processing. So based on here there are multiple GPU types available. So for this demo purpose we will create an instance template using the general purpose machine type, and I'm going to leave it as series as E2. And the machine type, I'll select a very simple machine type, that is E2 micro. And if you wanted to deploy a container, so you'll be able to deploy that. You can click deploy container, and then you can select the container image, restart policy, command, argument, environment variables. You'll be able to and add a volume mount. You'll be able to provide all those things. But for the demo purpose, I am going to create a simple instance template without deploying any container. So I'm going to cancel it. And again the boot disk, so you can these are the default values provided, so if you wanted to change you can change it. So you wanted to change the boot disk type, so you'll be able to change the version, the operating system, the size, everything you'll be able to change it. I'm going to leave everything as default, so I'm clicking cancel, right? And you need a service account. So here we can see it is going to use the Compute Engine default service account, but if you wanted to use a different service account you can create and use it here. I'm going to leave it as default. And the allow access scopes, I'm going to use the default allow default access, but if you wanted to give full access to all cloud APIs you can select this, or if you wanted to set specific access to specific APIs you can select the other option. And the firewall, so if you decided to deploy any web server or something and you wanted to give access, you can create an instance enabling those firewall. And the advanced options, so in the networking, so I'm going to use the default network interface, but if you wanted to use a different one you can add a new network interface and use it. And the disk, if you want to add an additional new disk or attach an existing disk, that you can do it. And the security is, so if you wanted to turn on the security in the secure boot, so all these things you'll be able to do it. I'm going to leave everything as a default. And the management, so if you wanted to add any startup script as part of your deployment, so you will be able to do that. So the instances, whatever instances gets created, right, so it will have those script deployed once the instance is created. So I am going to add a startup script which is going to install Apache 2 and start it once the instance is provisioned. So since I'm going to install the Apache 2, so I would want to access the Apache 2. So I'm going to allow the HTTP traffic here. Okay, so on the host maintenance, so this is not so if you wanted to use the terminate VM instance, then it has to be in this spot provisioning model. So the migrate VM instance is a recommended one, so we'll set that. Right. Okay, let's click create. Instance template is getting created. The instance template has been successfully created. So you'll be able to create a VM using this instance. You'll be able to create an instance group using this instance, or you'll be able to delete it. First, let's create a VM using this instance template. So you need to give the name for the instance and region. So we leave it as default. So all other options it is going to pick up from the instance template. Okay, click create. The VM instance is getting created. So the demo VM instance has been successfully created. We use the instance template to create this VM. Okay, let's go to the instance templates and see how we can delete this instance template. Now let us delete this instance template. Right click, click delete. So you need to type delete and click delete. It's deleting the demo template, and the instance demo template has been successfully deleted. In this demo, we have seen how to create an instance template and creating a VM using that instance template, and delete the instance template in GCP using the GCP console. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching the demo.